There we go, we're going to the triple threat. Francis Sharpe versus Aaron Matthews versus Tay Shine. Also, I appreciate that people actually like the entrance. I spent fucking, like... I'm not even joking, I was so bored last night that I, like, when I couldn't sleep, that I legit at, like, 5 in the morning was just there, like, listening to songs, finding entrances and stuff, and I was like, oh, what do I want to do? And I was like... And I found the best combination of, like, theme song and also, like, the perfect timing of, like, when the intro stops to when it shows Francis to when the song actually kicks in. And stuff like that. Never seen Life and Francis in the same room. If you've never actually noticed, Francis' face scan is literally just my own face. Also, Nick is the type of guy, by the way, to break up his own family and then post a Facebook post right after saying only God can judge me. Tay Shine, who's definitely coming in as the underdog in this match, coming in with not getting his first win yet. As Francis drops him face first onto the turnbuckle, but then walks straight into a kendo stick from Aaron Matthews. Aaron Matthews, a kick to the back of Tay Shine. Aaron with a nice spinning knee, well, spinning Francis into a knee. Yeah, Tuesday face has to take a while. It can. I also, this is the other thing as well I want to discuss. I'll have a bigger discussion in it within the server, right? I wanted to know, and I know it's a bit, far-fetched, right? So it's completely fine if you guys don't like the idea. But I was considering upping the character limit one more time to 4. Because, and I'll explain why, it's not just as simple as, because I want everyone to have more calls and stuff like that. It's purely because I have been posting advertisements to promote the server. Like, I really have been posting, like, consistently over the last 2 weeks to try and gain new people to, join the server and stuff, and nobody's been joining. Like, there's just been, like, no success on any of the posts. And we are getting to a point in MCW where we do need to start having a growth, at least, on the rosters. Because we are getting to that point where maybe in, like, in law time, in about a month's time, we're going to start basically redoing the same matches, like, consistently. Because each roster only has, like, each brand only has, like, 20, maybe 22, 23 people. And Francis locking in the accolade, but Aaron Matthews breaks it up. One. A kick out at 1. We have been growing. I had planned to plug MCW when I started streaming. I'm just so busy with the work. I mean, I only have one goal. I'm happy to start looking to make some more. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, that's why I'm like, I could always up the call limit, but then there's also loads of people that don't even match up to the current call limit, and it's like, like, I know, like, the people that would probably go for, like, 4th calls and stuff would still be active, but, like, even I don't really think it would really up our numbers that much, because it's like, the only people I could really think of that would maybe do it is, like, me, John, Michael maybe would. Do you think you'd ever get someone to do announcements during entries, or just do them yourself? No, because I feel like part of the fun, and one of the things people love the most about MCW and just streams like this in general, is, like, the thing of being able to view their own entrance. And a spear from Francis to Tay. Goes for the pin, but Aaron's right there to break it up. Oh, I'd do 4 calls, but I wouldn't have time to RP as all of them. Yeah, that's what I mean. A big backbreaker from Aaron to Francis. Tay with a nice DDT. Tay and Aron for a moment there, both teaming up on Francis. Francis there to break up the pin though. Aron, a suplex into a clothesline. But Tay's there to try and catch Aron off guard with a big backdrop. Francis goes for the pin on Tay, but looks like Aron's getting up just in time to break it up. I tried D&D, but I just didn't enjoy it. But I'm just not a massive fan of, like, the fantasy stuff. Like, I like to be kind of, like, the stuff that I'm doing to be, like, I don't know, believable, maybe. I don't know, I couldn't really get into it. Maybe that's just me being autistic. I'll be real with you. I don't think like an anti-Cassidy reverse Cassidy would really do anything, because it's like all that there really would be to do would be a story like a story with Cassidy, and that's it. Like there's nothing else that you can really do with him, because I'd rather just book Cassidy and shit. And a spear! Goes for the pin, but Aron's back up to his feet again! None of these men will stay down long enough for the other to get a pin. And a roll up. One. Kick out at one. And Francis looking to bring the stairs in. As Tay now goes for the pin. Jesus, I don't know why Francis took so long to break that up then. Maybe he was trying to get into Tay's head by making him believe that he could have won that. And a big neck breaker from Tay to Francis there. This could be Tay's shot here to get his first win in MCW. As now Aron goes for the pin. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3, it is. Out of all the cool spots in that match, that's the one that ends it. Really? God, you gotta love 2K. So many better opportunities for that match to win. Or to be won. It just happens just because, like, Francis is stunned on the ropes. So can't break it up. Again, though, I feel like that's a very similar story, though, with the first triple threat, where it's like Francis looked a lot stronger and did a lot of the damage for, like, the whole match, like Eddie did with the first triple threat, and then it was just somebody else came in and took the win last second. Rear taunt him instead of breaking up the pin. What the fuck? You can see his shadow on the ring. Game's wild. Francis basically throwing. Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, that's pretty much been the history of Francis the entire time, to be completely honest with you.